What's going on, guys? Jacob Worth back here with the video Jacob's Life in Vegas, talking to you guys today about renting here in Southern Nevada, right here in Clark County. And I'm going to talk about some of the neighborhoods to rent in here, right? So what are some of the best neighborhoods, or some neighborhoods that aren't so good? We'll talk, I'll include Henderson, Las Vegas, and North Las Vegas for this discussion. And this can apply for those of you looking for a single family home, looking for a townhome, a condo, a condominium, a duplex, or you don't find a whole lot of those out here, or even an apartment. So this will apply, these neighborhoods I'll talk about. And I did a video a couple years ago actually about some like the nice areas of Las Vegas. I'll put the link up here or wherever it is, you can actually watch that video I did early on in this channel. This is going to echo a lot of the things from that video. But I'll talk about this because I've had a lot of people ask me about renting and that kind of thing. So I'll begin in Henderson and I'll work my way kind of like around the metro area. So Henderson will start off, I'll start off on the east side of Henderson, right? East Henderson, out like Boulder Highway, right? The part that is not so glamorous, not so pretty. Some people like to refer to it as a Hendertucky. That's what they call it out there. Yeah, along Boulder Highway is not the prettiest, okay? You're out there in Henderson, like the east side. That is not the most glamorous part of Henderson, to say the least, okay? Henderson, in general, does have a good reputation. It is definitely known for being a family-friendly area in town, so a lot of families like to live out there. Tons of activities for people to do. The school district is pretty good in the Henderson area. So for all the reputation that like Las Vegas has for not having the greatest schools, Henderson does have some pretty good schools over there. So whether it's elementary schools, junior high schools, you can find some pretty good formal education in the Henderson area. Some of the popular neighborhoods are ones you guys have probably seen me do on the channel before, like Seven Hills. That is definitely a popular neighborhood out in the Henderson area. Also, Inspirada, that's one neighborhood that was getting built during the boom, then it stopped during the recession. Now they're building again in Inspirada. So Inspirada is definitely a popular neighborhood. Green Valley is definitely another one that people like in the Henderson area. That's pretty much goes right up to Eastern Avenue, which is like basically the dividing line between Henderson and Las Vegas. So you can find safe areas over there. Green Valley, over by like where the district is, so the district at like Green Valley Ranch, the hotel and casino, that area over there. That area, I just talked to someone actually recently at a apartment complex there, and they had stated that zip code over there where like Green Valley Ranch is, that casino and the district, that is the second safest zip code in America. That was what they stated. I have not checked that or confirmed it. Henderson in general has a good reputation for being a safe neighborhood, a safe city for its size. A few years ago it was ranked, I believe, as the second safest city in the country. So for being about 300,000 people, it has that safe reputation. Now we'll come into Las Vegas to say you want to be like Silverado Ranch. So that's pretty much on the other side of Eastern, on like the Las Vegas side. That's a popular neighborhood as well. Silverado Ranch and Green Valley are both really popular because you have such easy access to hop on the 215. So if you need to like get to the airport a lot, you work at the airport, or to UNLV, or to the Strip, or anything like that, like those are really central locations people like. Green Valley and Silverado Ranch, you can find homes for rent and townhomes over there. There's a lot of businesses around there, a lot of shopping in that area that people like, and they find a very attractive place to live. Some people like to live a little bit farther south, down I-15, if you go to like Southern Highlands. Southern Highlands is kind of split into like two sections. They have the more affordable part, and they have like the really wealthy part, the more high-end part, like with the golf courses and that kind of thing. But Southern Highlands, you will find homes to rent over there. You will find homes to rent. You also find like townhomes you can rent out to. The thing with Southern Highlands, those being right there by the mountains, so close to the mountain, that area of town does get pretty windy. I was just over there the other day, and like going down I-15 south, once you cross over like Cactus, just the wind just started gushing pretty hard. So that part of town does get windy, but nonetheless, Southern Highlands is a very popular neighborhood. You continue to go up to like the west side of town, or like say the southwest part of town. So say like along like Blue Diamond Road out to like Mountain's Edge, that area. Mountain's Edge is a very popular neighborhood. It's a huge one. I think there's like over 14,000 homes in that area. Mountain's Edge is kind of I think it's kind of a well-kept secret because it's kind of stuck between Henderson and Summerlin. Those are two areas that get a lot of attention, Henderson and Summerlin, and Mountain's Edge is right there in the southwest part, so kind of caught in the middle between those two. But it is a big community out there. They have a lot of community events throughout the year. Country in the Park is a big one they have, like going into the summertime every year. They have a lot of family events there too. Several big parks. They have several schools in the area, just within the actual Mountain's Edge community. And then outside of it, on Blue Diamond Road. They're building more condo complexes there, apartments there. They're expanding there. Right now, they're actually building more shopping there. They're building a separate Walmart there because the community just expanded so much and has become so popular. That area is growing a lot in the southwest part. If you continue to go up to the west side, you get like Summerlin. Like, everybody's heard of Summerlin. You don't like any research on where to live in Vegas, you have heard of Summerlin. Like, that is like the place that everyone hears about. Summerlin and Henderson. So, Summerlin, you'll find homes to rent, you'll find townhomes, you'll find condos, you'll find apartments, you'll find, the stuff that's luxury. Definitely find luxury places that have all kinds of amenities. If you got a bigger budget to spend. Summerlin is just a really popular area. It is known for being, it's just a popular area here. They have some very wealthy neighborhoods in Summerlin, to say the least. People like it because it's out on the west side. The west side generally is newer compared to the east side. A lot of people can hop on Summerlin Parkway. They can be downtown or be at the Strip, in 15, maybe 20 minutes, if there's not any issues with traffic or anything like that. If you go north of Summerlin, go up in like the northwest part. A lot of people like the northwest. That's another area that I think is a pretty well-kept secret because it's right next to Summerlin, so Summerlin gets a whole lot of attention. And people like that out there to rent and also to buy out there. People just like that area. If you like a more rural feel, if you want to be more distance, if you want more distance from the Strip and downtown, you're not big into like, the tourist kind of thing, and you just want to have that distance where you can go and it's, just a quiet area. A lot of people like the northwest part of town. Some people like to go way out to like Providence. Providence, very pretty area. It's beautiful out there, but that is a distance from the Strip. It's a distance from downtown. But some people like it up there because of the scenic beauty of how beautiful it is. It has more of like a rural feel to it because it is such a distance from the Strip compared to a lot of the other neighborhoods. But Providence is really beautiful. One thing people like about Providence is that it's usually cooler there in the summertime than like, closer to the Strip, actually, because I think the elevation is a bit higher. So some people really like Providence for that reason, because it is quiet, it is more secluded from the Strip and from all that area that, these people just don't want to be around that hassle. We'll continue to go up north across the metro area. We'll get into North Las Vegas, right? This is the part that I like, because a lot of people, even a lot of locals, think that, North Las Vegas is just like one giant dump, okay? And it has a reputation. It's had a reputation for a long time. It's kind of hard to convince some people otherwise. Some people think of North Las Vegas, and the really nice area they think of is like, Aliante, Aliante is a nice area without a doubt. In North Las Vegas, it definitely is. But there's a lot more than that people don't realize, especially in recent years. There's been a lot more construction there, a lot more homes built. There's Aliante, there's El Dorado. If you go along like Tropical, you go along you go along like Centennial Parkway, you go the north side of like 215 up there. There's a lot of new homes in that area that are just beautiful homes, nice neighborhoods, nice subdivisions, plenty of gated communities up there you'll find too. And usually gated communities have like nice homes in them. So, North Las Vegas has more nice areas than a lot of people realize, I feel. And, so if you want to rent, you want to be up there, same kind of thing where, you might be a little bit out of the way, but some people, they don't mind that distance. Some people like that distance from the Strip, and they like that distance from downtown. And there's family-friendly areas up in North Las Vegas, too, that people like. So North Las Vegas has probably more good areas to rent and to live in than people do realize. Continue to go across. If you go into like Sunrise Manor, that area, Sunrise Manor is kind of a mixture. I've noticed when I was, last time I was over there, and you go down like Lake Mead, and you're taking it east, and it's strange because you'll drive down and you'll see like, you'll see all these older buildings that look run down, and it's like really nice subdivision like right here, just like this little neighborhood pops up, like these homes look like they were built just a few years ago. Then you go past a little farther, you see more places that are run down, like auto body shops and, mechanic shops and garages. More places look run down. Then it's like this nice, then you'll see another spot of like nice homes right there, or a nice apartment complex, and it gets run down again, then it gets nice again. It's just kind of a mixture of, nice and older, that area that you'll see. So the east side in general of the area is known for not being quite as nice as the west side. The east side is older than the west side. If you go look at the homes on both sides, you'll notice the architecture is very different than east side and west side. The west side is just newer. It's just newer, it's younger, a lot more newer homes in this area, which tends to make it more popular. You can find good places on the east side, but it's just known for being an older part of town, not quite as nice as the west side. So, I think that covers quite a bit here. Here's went in a whole big loop around the area. I mean, there's places you can rent, close to the Strip, although I will tell you guys, places like immediately outside the Strip, like, just like a block or two away, are generally not known for being very nice. I would say there's a handful of apartment complexes or condo complexes, but a lot of the area, like right next to the Strip, like just right along like Las Vegas Boulevard, is not known for being very great. Downtown, you can find some nice places downtown. You can condo there, apartments there, downtown if you want to live in downtown. If maybe you're someone you don't want to have a car. And, but downtown, well, the kind of the issues is over there. There's not like a whole lot of like grocery shopping there. There's, of course, Fremont Street. There's, the bars, the nightlife. You can do a lot of activities there, but, if you don't have a car, there's not like a, shopping. There's not like a place to go grocery shopping like right there in downtown that I'm aware of. So, there's, anywhere you live, there's going to be pros and cons. There's going to be some good things or bad things that you may or may not like. But, those are some of the places. That's just kind of a synopsis of places here to rent in town. So, you can find a lot of good parts. I will tell you that there's more good parts in this area than there are bad. So you can find plenty of other places to rent. But that's just a quick rundown of what the area is like. I did a video before in the past too, if you're somebody with a family, a video about like best neighborhoods for families. Similar to this one too, I'll put a link up here or, down below for neighborhoods if you're someone with a family and you want to, a little bit more concerned about that. But, guys, there's really a lot of good places. Whether you go Henderson, whether you go Vegas in the southwest, southern part, west side, northwest, or North Las Vegas, like there's plenty of good places to live out here. So don't freak out too much about finding a place to live. There's a heck of a lot more choice than you probably realize. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. Please subscribe to the channel. Link down below. Also, go to my website, jacobslifeinvegas.com. Get on my email list over there for those of you that are living in Las Vegas or looking to move here. That's going to be it for this video. I'm Jacob. This is my life in Vegas.